Sunday, how are you? How are you? Okay. Okay, let's do some sketches. Today is free critique, so you can submit your art to the Discord. Okay, let's start. been maybe slacking a little bit in terms of art, but yeah, working on the story. So yeah, the project is still going. Hey, 42, what's up? Byte, what's up? Yep, there's a Discord man. Of course. I tend to make the stream on YouTube super quiet. Really? I can lower the music on YouTube. How about now? Let me know if this is better. Hey, Gachi, what's up? It's both music and video and voice. Really? How about now? I mean, this is... How is the volume on Twitch, by the way? Kinda low? Really? Music is super quiet. Okay. I'll try to adjust, let me know. We can't hear the music. Yeah, music is I don't know, it's a new band kinda, I don't know what to call it. It's like an atmospheric dungeon crawler. Can you give me advice? Yeah, sure, I can. Submit to Discord. Oh shit. Let me... Where's my Discord? Wait, Aki... Is it the one? Oh, okay, Game Boy. Okay. Let me finish sketching the face and then I'll give you a critique. Can you explain the artwork till I do? Ambient, yeah. I can look at my current design, kind of stuck with the line art and can't get to rendering. Sure, yeah. You just post it on Discord. I'll get to that. Sakura, I think, with the follow. I found a way to use smudge tool while sketching. Sure, yeah. Hey Kai, what's up? Alright, let's see. Okay, let's start with you, Game Boy. Okay, what do you want me to critique? About to have some dinner, nice. What are you having? Yeah, I'm alright. Back to the gym, and yeah, I've been doing some sketches. I have the new t-shirt design sent for samples, so I hope I get that in a couple of days, maybe end of the week. Alright, Game Boy, I think in general I would use a different brush. I mean, what you have is not that bad. I would just clean the edges. I'll switch to hard edge. This since you're working with one layer, it seems. Just clean the... I'm just painting with white, yeah? Clean the edges. And try to avoid using white. So try to use off-white. Reserve your like white color to like reflections. Is there a shape for her eyes or? Then the light is gonna hit this area as well. The neck, you should look at some references. It's not an easy area to paint. You can use DAS as well, just to get some references for the lighting instead of the same lighting, kinda. I'm using the hard brush, yeah, but I mean it's about where you use the hard brush. So for example, when you have something like this, it's easier to use, like if you want to do blending, then yeah, use airbrush. Airbrush is better, and then you can go back with the hard brush just to do some edge control until you're like really comfortable with the hard brush and you know how to blend it. Then okay. The main reason of using the hard brush is that you can blend and do edge control at the same time. Sometimes that's a little bit complicated, so it's easier to just do an airbrush first, and then once that's done, then you can go back and I couldn't get that shiny look. Well, you need to change the level. Probably something like this, maybe. Or actually you can go with curve. Something like this. The shiny look is extremely hard to get, I admit. Even I find it pretty hard. For the covers I did for Catwoman, I had to use references for where exactly to apply the highlights. So yeah, it is hard. Trying to think, maybe hard brush. Go like just black. Then depending on the material, it's gonna reflect from all sides, so need to make sure to get that. DAZ alternative? There is no alternative. I mean, just do the poses in DAZ and then export the model and add the textures you want in Blender. I do that with 3D Max. So even if I want to, for example, golden armor or any kind of armor, I just export the pose and then apply metal and have that as my reference. And then I just there to as a guide for me to know where to apply the highlights. That's it. Music. Someone said the metallic is the value jump, maybe? I mean, it's kind of getting there, right? Almost. So if this is in 3D, you have something matte here. It's like a rubber, kinda very matte rubber. The more glossiness you add, you'll get more like darker, and then you get very crisp highlights. You're basically painting the surrounding on the reflective surface, if I understand it correctly. Kinda. Yeah, I hope this helped. So go for soft brush, then use hard edge to control the edges, and grab a reference for the material you want to paint. Don't just like paint things thinking that you know how to render, I don't know, glossy rubber. Alright, next is bait. Is it bite? Are you here, bite? Yeah, you're welcome. Keep working on it. Alright, until we hear from Bite. Message. Alright, okay, what do you want me to critique? I mean, the drawing is fine. You need to clean it a lot, but yeah, it depends on it's the like outcome exactly that you want. But yeah, you can go with hard edge brush and then just clean the edges. Make sure you have the details there. Like what is this exactly, so you can probably sure that everything's kind of detailed. This was the sketch I posted, the line art version 2. Okay, so what's the... I mean, the drawing is good. Like, you need to probably just clean the sketch. For example, what is happening here exactly? Like, we need to figure out the design there. Same thing for the shoes. Maybe try and design something for the boots. Fisherman's sweater. Yeah, I mean, okay. Do the design. Let me look at the sketch again. I see. So some of the details you have in this sketch you kind of lost here. Why? I mean, you have the sketch is pretty clean. So what happened? Look, maybe you should grab one of my tutorials. In general, like, what you need to do is you have your sketch layer, fine. Underneath it, you have to add, so this is layer number 2, and we're gonna call this flats. Or flat colors. So what you have here is your character button color. For the flat colors, you're gonna use the pencil tool. Because it gives you a pixel perfect edge. Once you do that, you clip this to the flat layer, meaning that when you erase here, it erases from here as well. Because this is now acting as a mask. Yeah. So you don't have to clean your sketch, you just need to clean your flat color layer. So that's where like you keep all the details in your sketch, you don't touch that. Actually, you have to lock this layer. So you lock this layer, you never touch it again, yeah? Once you're done with your colors, your cleaning and everything, you will lock this layer as well. Yeah, you can. Yes, there's the same feature. I checked yesterday. After that, between these two, this is where your under render stage, or let's call it base render. Meaning that you have to add your shadow highlights, color adjustment. Whatever else you want. You can even paint. Okay, so paint. Meaning that technically you're painting your character, but you're keeping the sketch on top. This way you reach, let's say, 60% done, or sometimes even 70% done without touching your sketch. You're keeping the details, you're even adding more details, but you're keeping the original details. Once this is done, there's another step I do where I duplicate the flat color layer on top. I keep it clipped to the same one here. Remember, this is locked, yeah? I never touch it again. So I have a duplicate of it, and then I merge everything inside it. Meaning I have one layer that is fully rendered and one layer only flats for the selection. Now on top you add another layers. So this is the base render. We can call this painting 1. Meaning now you can paint a little bit on top. Maybe you can add adjustment level, whatever filters you want, but you keep it clipped on the same flat color layer. So your mask is still here and everything else is clipped to it. Now once you're done with all of this, you have your character at around 70%. You have the skin rendered, the face rendered, everything is rendered. You have to figure out everything at this stage. Once everything is rendered, what you do is you select everything and you do control plus, is it? Yeah. So you group all of this inside one group. You can call it base color or whatever. Then you duplicate that and then you merge it. The end result is gonna be your 70% rendered character, and then you have all of these layers inside a group. Now all of this, you can ignore it, yeah, you don't need it anymore, you can even delete it. The only things that you need to keep is your sketch and your flats, because you need this for the selection later on. Or if you, for example, like you want to select the pants and change the colors, you don't have to go in and do the selection, you already have it here, so you just go and select. So what I usually do is I delete everything and I only keep the sketch and the flat, and I delete everything on top and in between. So I have those two, so 1, 2, and I have number 3 is my rendered layer. After that, I duplicate this, I make another copy, and then I paint on the copies. So I start painting on the copy. If it looks good, if I want to do changes, I do another copy and I duplicate. So I end up with sketch and flat colors, and then just different versions of the rendered character. So I'm rendering on one layer, but everything is already solved. So because you haven't changed anything because you have your sketch, so the rendering is as close as it can get to the sketch, and you technically rendered everything already. So what you're doing right now is just like the final stages is just making sure that you're painting over the sketch. That's all. Like you're hiding your sketch marks, you're fixing the face, you're fixing the skin. So it's like final touches, kind of. I received a sketchbook. Is it awesome? Yeah, let me know. I mean, send me critique, I don't know, feedback. I have to sketch more to do another sketchbook. But yeah, that's my process. In most of the tutorials I have, like, you can see the same kind of version of this. Why I'm explaining the whole thing is you have a good sketch. The problem is kinda it's like wasted when you're doing this kind of rendering. So this way you kind of preserve your sketch quality, your details, making sure that the final outcome is as close to the sketch as possible. Anyway, I hope this helps. Is Vengeance here? Do you use multiply layer or other layers type for shadow? For shadows I use hard light, but you need to keep your colors on the gray, dark gray spectrum. Usually I do dark gray purple, but there is a trick there. So once you apply your shadows, you go back to your flat colors, and then you select the skin, you go back to your shadow layer, and then if you're using Photoshop, you do Control B, which is color balance, and then you change the color of the shadow on the skin for something more maybe pink, more yellow. So it depends on the artwork. You do that for each part of the character, meaning this will save you time instead of creating a different layer or rendering each part of the character on a different layer and having to deal with like all kind of like shadow layers and stuff for like all the different parts. You do it on just one layer, and then you use your mask or like flat color layer just for selection. So you select different parts and you change the colors. This will make it more natural instead of like everything looks as if you're turning something that is black and white to color. Do you recommend specific kind of brush? Yeah, I start with soft and then do edge control with hard brush. So rendering, start with soft brush. It's easier to mix things this way. And for hard edge, usually I use this. And for skin, I use a round one. Make sure that the fall off of the brush, meaning the, what do you call this in English? This part is very soft, meaning that the transition is very soft, because you need that to select. This way you can blend colors easily. Opacity, it's always at 70%. I usually change it to 90 depending on the brush, but usually I just keep it at 70. For example, the other brush I use is this one. So if this one is set to 90, you can see like it has one side that is hard edge, the other side is soft edge. Now this brush is pretty difficult to use, but because of its nature that it has dual edges, you can then do blending kinda, because you can select colors from the soft edge. Usually I keep it at 70%. Opacity, you know, I mean the color fall off. I'm not sure it's the opacity. No, it's not opacity. It's called transfer. So it's the transfer, yeah. But not all brushes have this kind of. Some of them are like pretty. So I guess it depends on the brush. That's what I have for you. Overall, a good sketch. Do you use anything for lighting reference? Depends on what I'm drawing. Usually, yes, I use DAZ and 3D Max or photo reference. Now, if I'm lucky, I can find a photo reference that has the lighting information and the details information, maybe the pose. But if I'm not lucky, then I can probably recreate it. So I can use one reference for the pose and recreate that in DAZ and use that as my lighting reference. Then I have to mix things up as I work. Yeah, you're welcome. Wait, this is you on Discord? Okay. Why you have a different name? You want me to fix the boobs, okay? Oh, you have the signature there. Okay, I want I mean, overall it's good. Oops. Let's see. What is this? What is this? So a couple of things I'm gonna point out. First of all, this. I have no idea what is this. What is this, man? This is really disappointing. Don't leave two edges touching. Very triggering. The other thing I have is this. Either you have to make the hair darker or the gloves darker. But yeah, the hand kind of like blend in with the hair. It's hard to tell like which is which. What else? Overall, like the lighting, I have no idea. I mean, it seems like it's coming from top. You let me know. I mean, you can see the shadow here. But then you have this shadow. I mean, it's kind of like making looks like light's coming from this direction. Same here, like on the glove and the hand. Yeah, if it's coming from the top, then what is this? Why do you have the highlight on the hair from the side? Even here. Why do you have like, why is this side of the face darker than this side? Hey Arca, what's up? I think the issue is that your lighting is all over the place. Look, the drawing is good, but it's sad that Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go with soft brush, airbrush. Try to fix a little bit, because once you have the lighting wrong, then you kind of break the illusion, meaning that it looks 2D. It's no longer 3D. And the eye can pick that. Actually, the brain can pick that. You want to maintain the illusion. The color for the shadows, I don't know. I'm gonna go with something like this. And for the boobs, you have to use a little bit of blue-gray, kinda. And this area you need to use, so here, the chest area needs to be a little bit more reddish. Yeah, something like this. Something like this. Then the and to we're kind of getting there. Rendering the boobs is hard, yeah? Now this thing here needs to be hard edge. At least on the top. Oh shit. Then you can go with hard edge brush. Now, of course, all of this area is going to be in shadow, yeah? The light won't be penetrating this part. The dark brown. Then you can add the highlights. Oops. What the hell is that? Going to the army? No art for 1 year, shit. Wait, which army? Yeah, so you can compare now. Alright, so moving to the next area. I'm gonna just fix the hair because it's a little bit annoying. Gonna switch the brush. The thing with the hair you have here is the highlight is gonna be center. Yeah, it's like you're painting a cylinder. Booba shiny, yes. Would the bounce light from the would reflect on the lower part of the hair? I mean, no, not that much, but technically no. I mean, they're not glowing. They will bounce on the skin, yes, not on the hair. You won't get any reflected light on the hair. The head needs to be a little bit bigger. Expecting the boobs to be the single shiny thing illuminating everything. Yep. I mean, they do. I mean, technically, yeah, you'll get a little bit of yellow here. Not on the hair. The hair material is not gonna catch any light, reflected light. Anyway, zooming in. All right, couple of amateur mistakes. Kai, right? What is this, man? What is this? So many red flags today. You're dropping in ranks. You were on the top, man. Why do you have the highlights here? It's like the source of the light is coming from this direction. Okay, let's fix the eye. Just erase. Then you add the highlight where the light is, which means kind of like here. Alright, now the face itself. I'm gonna go back to soft brush and we're gonna shift the shadows a little bit because the light is coming. Wait, we said partial. Okay, let's say top. You need to change the color of your shadows, so maybe make it a little bit gray or blue. The upper lid needs to be a little bit bigger. The nose needs to be a little bit softer. This is maybe too much. It's up to you. Then definitely we're gonna add shadows on the other side. The side of the nose can make it a little bit orange. Add a little bit of yellow. Let's see. You're the one who made the skating gigantic mecha women. Yes. The lower lid also needs more shadow. Maybe this is too much. Let's be a little bit orangey. The lips are okay. They're not centered for some reason. Let's see, I'm gonna switch to more Horus. I'm gonna draw a little bit, define the lips. When you have the shapes right, the lips, make the opacity 90. Now I'm gonna take the lightest value, gonna sculpt the nose, and this is important just to create this 3D effect. Yeah, let's add some gas shadow from there. Now you got this, right? Like you have the light blue on the corner. Let's make it more, and here let's make it a little bit darker. So more orange, and then create the form. Something on the other side. Something like this. Now let's make this part a little bit darker. Go back to 70%. Blood Maiden, really? That's interesting. That is interesting. Alright, so I guess that's my critique for you. Shit. Maybe I changed too much, but I mean, you get the point, right? Now we can understand the source of the light. We have shadows, no random highlights, more natural colors, so it's not just orange, pink kinda. So yeah, this is my critique. So yeah, change, make sure you don't have touching edges, yeah, that's really good, really bad, sorry. Good to avoid, it's really bad. Create your pose in DAZ, set up the lighting. If you're not sure where the light is, then yeah, that's the safest bet for a start until you like get used to it. What else? Technically, like everything is based just on the way you have the lights set up. by not paying attention to the light, you kind of ruined. So, not really. I mean, it's still pretty good. Can you pause the... Yeah, okay, I'll do that. Why so much highlights? What do you mean? There's only 2 spots. You're the one who's focusing on the highlights. You're the one who's sus. You left all the work I did on the face. You're just looking at the 2 highlights. Alright. Back to my sketch. How much should I score of 10 out of 10? I mean, you're still on the top of the ladder. You are number 7 on the ladder. But the highlights and the eyes, that's pretty bad. That will push you down to 6. Yeah, your drawing is pretty good. Yes, apparently there's a ladder now. Botox lips. Why not? I'm bringing your book to work. Get to absorb your art sooner. Yes. Have you ever worked in the gaming industry? Yes. That's the main thing. What would you recommend is the best place to start from? Props, environment. I mean, it depends what you like to do. I started with character design and concept art in general, and illustration. The first job I got was kind of like official first job. I was doing character design before, but yeah, the official first job was concept art and illustration for card game. And I do enjoy illustration more than concept art. Post something on Discord for critique. What if you're done? Well, let's see. Let's see. Let's save this one first. And I'm gonna save this. What should we call it? Critique 1610. I'll share this on Discord later. Alright, what do you want me to critique? It's flat, it is flat. It's very flat. I want to do character design for games, but can't figure out how to do my portfolio. Look at studios you like to work with, and then just imagine if you're doing concept art for them and tailor your portfolio towards their studio. If you want to do Path of Exile stuff, then just do Path of Exile. Do props, characters, dungeons, I don't know, monster design, NPCs. It has to be in their style, in their colors, same theme, and then you try and send it back. Everything is flat. Yes, everything is flat. Do you have a DAS model for this one? I'm gonna assume no. Maybe a reference. If you have a reference for the pose, I mean the pose is fine. But yeah, I would suggest go to DAS, recreate the pose, set up your lighting, and just go from there. That's the issue, like you're trying to figure out the lighting yourself and it shows that you are all over the place. So that would be my first step. Look, the background is nice, but you can just put it on this on the side for now. And the character needs more details. I mean, maybe the sketch is good. But it looks like you just have selection of colors. Like if you have the same kind of quality that you have on the face everywhere else, for example, like here. So you have like a proper inking layer, that would be nice. Then you can at least like can later on like hide it or like add lighting layer on top. I guess the placement of the boob is wrong, maybe? Not sure. Yeah, I mean, let's ignore anatomy for now. Let's say the anatomy is correct. So yeah, I would say just add your like ink layer. If you have that and you're trying to like, I don't know, erase it, maybe don't, maybe bring it back. The sketch was worse, I think, then just do a fake sketch on top. Do a fake inking on top and all the details you want. I struggle with the hair shape a lot. I mean, look, the hair is fine. The issue with the main issue you have is like you don't have proper like lighting setup. It looks like there is like some. Okay, the sun is on the like behind the mountain somewhere here. Yeah, that's not your source of light. You have another light coming from the top, which is like a soft blue, and it's lighting the face here. Yeah, that's your main light. The sun here is gonna be a rim light, and then you need something else from here. For example, like and because you have the blue sky, so everything's gonna reflect. So I'm gonna just show you on the left. If I turn this to black and white, you can see that, like, see how dark the background is compared to the character? It's almost like the same level. Like here, what do you call it? Like the forest greenery here is almost as dark as the character. Same thing here. So what you need to do is probably push everything back a little bit. Reflected color from the sky, from the environment. Same thing on the back. So something like this. I'm allowed to send in an artwork in the server to get critique. Yes, put it on the free critique. So yeah, maybe something like this, because it is a little bit, you have a complicated scene, a lot of things happening in the background. I'm gonna add another layer, soft brush, add a little bit blue, bluish gray to lighten. Select the character, level, the character a little bit darker. So yeah, now there's a little bit of separation. So the character is darker from the background. You can do more to that. Maybe I'll add another layer. Set this to darken. I have to make, like, usually I make sure that the silhouette of the character really stands out. So, maybe something like this, yeah. Just a little bit of fog. Now the character really stands out. So you can compare. So yeah, maybe sacrifice the background a little bit. What else? Maybe like for the background, like you have this here, the pillar here, it's pointing towards the character, that's fine. You want the center of attention to be the face. I'm not sure like what's the point of leaving this space here. If you want to have some writing here. If not, then maybe move everything down like this. So you crop the image, you have a little bit more space on top, and try to make the focus is the face of the character. Been a better idea to photo bash the background as much as I could. I mean, you still can. Technically, this is still like almost like a base sketch for the background, so you still can photo bash the sky, photo bash the mountains, photo bash the lake. So yeah. If you have the character on a separate layer, then yeah, you can just still pretty much complete the whole background. Alright, who's jellyfish? Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, overall it's pretty good, man. Pretty good. Focus on inking and drawing first. Don't jump to your rendering before you have like a pretty clear drawing. I mean, unless you're like super pro, then you can just jump to render. But I would suggest that at least you spend more time on your drawing. Look, sometimes I do the same mistake. I jump to rendering without actually completely cleaning the drawing, and I struggle to figure out the details. So just letting you know that it's easier this way. Yeah, you're welcome. Hey Don, what's up? Thank you very much, Veda. So we can see other platform messages. Okay, remind me to look into that. I have to see the YouTube side. So far I just like hit go live and that's it. The YouTube part kinda set up and ready, so On my submission, yeah, sure. Just post it on Discord and let me know. How do you hide the selection line while painting? Control H. Control H is to hide everything. Selection and grid. Even transform tool. Sometimes you need to do double Control H to make sure. Sometimes like you have a grid and you want to hide something, then if you press Control H you get, for example here, if I press Control H again I'll get the grid, so I need to do like double Control H. You already submitted? Okay. Okay, let's save. Alright, let's see. Yeah, Control H. Like Control H twice. One will show everything, one will hide everything. Sometimes if you like already have a grid and it's already hidden, then you have to do like double H. Like Control H. Frequency. Jellyfish, is it you? Veda? You never know with these names. Oropus. Sure, yeah. Submitted to free critique. Alright, let's see. Veda. You're new Veda, right? I've never seen you before. Maybe I did. Correct me if I'm wrong. Alright, what do you want me to critique? I found the stream on my favorite front page. You do critique the face. I feel like it looks weird. Especially the nose. What? The best thing is the nose. What are you talking about? I mean, the nose is fine. Why you don't like it? You can tweak it a little bit. Oh shit. Guys, why you always pick the hardest lighting setup? Why not something simple? Technically you picked the hardest thing, so you have face that is smiling with the lighting coming from the left. That's really hard. Like a smiling face is by itself is pretty hard to get right. Because adventures are fun. I mean, yeah, sometimes. Hey, Creo, what's up? How are you? If I was going to do something like this, I would just have millions of... not millions, but I mean like a lot of references. Why it's more like the smile is kind of crooked. Hi. So maybe this is better. Under the eye, there's the lower eyelid. Yeah, I noticed this as well, like a lot of people just ignore the lower eyelid for some reason. This is the third time today. I have no idea why. I mean, you have it here, but it needs to be like a sharp edge. It doesn't like just blend with the rest of the face. If you look at it from the side, like you have the eye, and then you have the cheek, and this is so this is the eye. So if you have the light coming from here, then this is going to be shadow, and there will be a sharp edge here, and then you have light. This light is bouncing back. So this is what you have here. It's always dark, it's always sharp. Yeah, today we're doing end of the month free critique. I don't like the highlight you have in the eye. It's a little bit weird, so I'm gonna remove it. Who's this character, by the way? Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I finished Blasphemous, the first one. It's pretty fucking good. Pretty fucking good. I have the second one ready, so... Simple highlight. Maybe it's a little bit fingers a little bit weird. What's the reason for that? Especially this one. It's very tall. Why? Should be here. I think I struggled shading semi-realistically to make the face look, I guess, old. No, it's not about the rendering. Like, your rendering is fine. The issue is you picked the hardest combo. Maybe the lesson is to not do the hardest combo ever again. Give it a couple of years until you come back to this. But it wasn't like usually for a smiling face. The issue is you have the what do you call this? The fold here and here. If you don't get this right, yeah, the character will look old. That's the issue. Very hard to get correct. And you can see here, like you're afraid to add them, so you have like a very slight kind of lines. But yeah, like, even like mine, like maybe they're not as good. But yeah, like I need a reference to look at, like a smiling faces to get it going. But yeah. Like either like you have to go all in, right? You can't be scared after committing the act of picking the hardest subject. You have to like add, like render everything. Don't be afraid. What do you mean by combo? She Veda picked a smiling face with a light coming from the sharp left. So you have like very hard shadows to depict. Like honestly, like when you have a portrait, like having a light coming from either like the right or the left are pretty bad. Not bad, but I mean it's hard to render like. Now to fix this, you can probably add another layer, add a little bit of so maybe on the right there's like something with the blue, so we could have a little bit of like fill color at least. Same applies to the hair, so sorry. Yeah, I noticed this a lot. People starting like with painting portraits, they will just pick the hardest stuff. I mean, yeah, maybe it's fun to experiment. So yeah, maybe it's good just to add another source of light to fill as a fill light. So maybe a little bit of blue. Creo, you can submit to the Discord. I don't know, maybe something like this. Maybe. And yeah, thicker eyebrows for boys, right? I don't know. Maybe too much. Maybe these are like way too much. Anyway. So yeah, I mean, you're almost there. You're just afraid of like fully committing to the to the smile, so okay, let's save this one. Let's see, who's next? Wait, who's next? Oropus? Creo? But yeah, Veda, you're pretty good. Like, fix the hand. Spend maybe another hour rendering, but yeah, overall it's pretty good. Pero Zen, yes, you can join Discord. Saving down my illustration because it's too big. Alright. Wait, is Oropus here? Until we hear from Oropus, we go back to this. Okay, we're here. Yeah, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. What do you want me to critique? Alright, Creo, you're next. I feel like the faces are a little uncanny. Do you have the reference? I mean, they're fine. You have to. It depends on what is exactly that where you want to. How much you want to push this. Want to like just keep rendering, probably just like this one. This is pretty good. Yeah, for these two, like you need to just keep a little bit rendering, making sure that the blending is on point. Also the hair, the girl. I mean, look, the brush you used here is really good. Why did you change that? What's the reasoning? Be possible to send the picture. Oh yeah. I will save all of these. Like, I'll send the PSD file. You can download it, guys, and check. Or maybe I can just send each like picture separately. Maybe that's easier. I'm trying here to push the mid-tone a little bit and keep the the light values just as close to the highlights as possible. Without a reference, it's a little bit hard. I'm trying to just work what I have. So as you can see here, you have a nice mid-tone, and then you're keeping the highlights only for where they belong. Here it's you have kind of, you need to spend more time on it, I would say. Looks more sketch-like. I mean, you can send it to the server if you want, yeah. Cab Zoro, what's up? Welcome to the stream. For the hair, I would suggest just drop the brush you're using. Go back to the one you used for this guy, and don't worry about the single strands of hair. Just look at the volumes and kind of blur your eyes and try to see the hair as a shape. The highlights. That's how you should treat it. At the end, you can add just a little bit of texture to suggest that Blue sky? What do you mean? General chat. Alright, I guess let's work with the girl. It's easier. Do you have a Stream Deck or any handheld gaming thingy? Nope. PC. That's about it. First of all, if you turn this to black and white, you can see how off your values are. And that's the first issue. So you can see there's the red light coming from the right. You have another rim light on the left, kind of white, right? With softbox, and then you have the main light. The key light is top, the softbox. Very soft shadows. You can see the shadows on the neck are very soft. There's no shadow under the nose as well. Everything is very soft. Which is not the best, kinda. reference. Because Mr. Musk is taking all the art posted on X for his AI model. Yeah, I heard. I guess. I use the fine ink brush for the girl's hair. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that again. Don't do that. Let's see. Look, I'm gonna just copy this. You have the face kind of. You can see the difference, right? Like the face. I'm not sure. You're trying to draw someone who's looking forward, but she's looking down. So a little bit of adjustment there. Next, don't add the what do you call these freckles on the face? Just ignore them. For now. I'm trying to think of like what's the best next. You have to. So the sharp edges here are like the face is framed with the hair. So you have very dark hair, and then you have the face. So you have to get this line accurate. Then you have the shadow for the neck. It kind of like creates a good framing for the face. Look at this here. What is this? It's a mess. And probably it's better to just extend, right? Extend the drawing a little bit. Fix the chin. You rushed the neck area, why? Yeah, I think you just want to jump to the details, like you're adding all the highlights and you're adding the details on the lips. All of these are honestly not that important. You can see like if I turn this to black and white, maybe not too much, but the neck is a little bit darker than the face, so you need to do that as well. Like you need to frame the face, like the face is the is the main focus here. Okay, I'm gonna switch to soft brush. Gotta get rid of all the freckles you added. And you can see here like the shadow on the nose. It's very, very, very soft, and compare that to what you have here. So yeah, you need to switch your brushes a little bit. Like you're focusing on a lot of unnecessary details. Yeah, even the eye, like, even on the model, like we can't see the details in the eyes. Why you're adding those? In general, I would say take a step back, see this, 10 out of 10. This is what you need to do, yeah. Very artsy, loose. You're using texture brush. Very good. Not sure what happened here. Even here, do you see the space between the pupil of the eye and then the lower lid? Compare that to what you have here. Like here it's almost touching, look at here. Just a normal airbrush, nothing special. Even the nose, like you can see how you have it on an angle here. Needs to be fixed a little bit. The portraits are the hardest, yeah? It's not an easy subject. Like what you have is pretty good, yeah. As you said, you rushed it. And I wouldn't pick this reference. Like if you turn this to black and white, you can see there isn't much to work with. Honestly, it's pretty flat. I'll show you, maybe compare to something else. See what I have. Sure. Let me see if I have like a good example. Good example of photo shoot. Maybe this, I don't know. Maybe this one. Turn this to black and white and you can see the difference. There's more range to work with. The face is pretty lit. You have rim light. You have rim light on the nose. There's more value compared to this. Like it's almost. Ironically, the left face was the first one I did. Yeah, kinda shows. I don't know why. Yeah. You were very confident here, and then when you got to the girl, your hand started shaking. Yeah. Like you need a better reference, honestly. Or work with colors, like I don't know. Like, look, if you want to do black and white, pick something else. That's my suggestions for you. Pick something that works with black and white. Maybe that one could work for like a color study. Fine. What about this one? Bella Hadid. You can see like, okay, the face is framed with the hair. Dark, light, you have very nice butterfly shadow under the nose. Shadow here. You can see the eyes, like shadow under, what do you call it? Under the eyebrows. Deep shadow, cast shadow under the face, like on the neck. The face is framed perfectly. Then you have black. Or is it black? I don't know. Yeah, black. Black outfit. Pointing to the face. Yeah, this is like pretty good if you want to do like a black and white study. Yours harder to draw? Yeah, it is harder. And he picked a very hard reference. Got to the girl, got really focused on details, and it's the one that took me the most time, yeah. It's okay, I mean, you learn. Anyway, that's what I have for you. It's pretty good, look, listen. This is 10 out of 10, yeah? You're pretty good. Just do more. Do more. Alright, who's next? Creo, you're next. Alright, what do you want me to critique, Creo? Composition and lighting. Composition. Well, we can test the composition. I have the perfect tool. Let's test it with my grid. Alright, so according, can you see it? Maybe not. Alright. So, I don't know, like according to the grid, what's the focus here exactly? The girl? Look, your illustration kind of work, maybe, if it's for children book illustration. So you can have some text here. Maybe. Or like some text here. So it depends on the purpose. But if I turn this to black and white, it's a mess. You can see like nothing pops up. Like the deer is as dark as the tree. The girl is like burly. The how light is the girl? It's almost the same as the tree. So it depends on what is it exactly that you want. Look, the girl is on the like the quarter, right? So that's good. And you have the deer is exactly at the center, like the leg, it's fine, okay. This tree, I have no idea why you chose it to be this way. It's a little bit annoying. I would place the tree on an angle so it follows this line. That would be better choice. And then I will have something else here. So this area is kind of dead. Both these areas like kind of dead. I'm not sure, like you can probably treat them differently. Girl and deer were supposed to be the focus. Let's see. Maybe pick a different lighting option. Or maybe darken the background. Yeah, maybe... Sorry, okay, let's try again. So I would probably go with a different option. Yeah, first of all, I would need a reference for like a forest. Because it's not like a normal thing that I would paint. So I have no idea how to paint a forest environment. Then I would let's probably go. I guess we kind of have to go here. Now we have the barrel separate. Then I'm gonna select both deers. I would suggest that before you spend time, let's say if this is for like a commission, so before you spend time and do all the rendering, because that's gonna take a lot of hours, do a color study on a lower resolution so the file is not huge. So first do like a black and white study, just to see the composition and the values and everything like kind of reads from far away. And once that is good, then move to colors. It's easier to fix things at that stage, to adjust, like make big adjustments. Maybe the girl needs to be bigger or like in the center or something. So you can have, maybe you can have some lighting in the back, maybe some blue lighting. I would probably put the lighting coming this way. I can photo bash a little bit to show you. Then for the water, Yeah, again, I need like to look at references. The environment is not my specialty, so maybe the water needs to be a lot lighter color. Maybe something like this. I'll probably place the lights from here, so you'll have something in the back, so probably like purple, the way you had it. And if you have the light coming from this direction, then the rendering, so you'll have more like rendering to work with on the deer itself. So it will look more 3D kind of. So it's not just the rim light that you have. Something like this. Same for the girl as well, but then probably make the background darker. That's kind of the tricky part. Let's try if I try to photo bash. To go from black and white to color. I mean, like very basic shapes, not to render. Yeah, don't change your process. So let me see. Probably need like something other than what I have here. I'll need to grab some stuff, photo bash this, and hook up my other hard drive. Let's try that. The music is too loud. Someone told me the music is too low. How about now? Ancient forest. Yes. This is an ancient forest, correct? How many hard drives? 3. 3 working, not counting the dead ones. I don't know, we can try this. They die, yes, they die. Everything dies at the end. It's a little too quiet now. Yeah, how about now? Yeah, the music on YouTube is different. Otherwise, they will just ban the channel immediately, as they do. I'm not suggesting that you photo bash. You can keep your painterly style. It's not the issue, but it's easier for me right now to photo bash just to get some info down. Playlist, we're listening to Creo Crypt. It's a D&D synthwave mix. They have some cool stuff. Keep selecting the wrong for the character, probably just invert the shadows. A little bit better. Okay. Let's see if we can add something else. You had the light in the back, maybe we can try and mimic that again. Try this. Is it better? I don't know. So it's available to watch. Yeah, it's gonna be immediately available on YouTube. You can watch it. So without going insane trying to fix the environment, maybe something like this. Maybe one last thing. Let's go back. Let's do this. Okay, so let's grab these two, let's group them, create a mask. All right, so before and after. So at least now we can see the character and we can see the two deers. I probably can make them pop more. Try and go with little. Yeah, probably that's kind of the direction. So this is what I mean, like with the black and white study. So even like when you like zoom out, you can be able to see like what's happening. This way you kind of solve the problem with your values before you go to color. Because I can see you like trying to add all kind of colors to make things work. Like the purple, blue, pink, purple here. even like pink in the background, and all kind of like rim light to make things kind of read. Yeah, I guess like simple is better. Like you don't need all the noise in the background because the main focus is the character and are the characters. So even like you can keep the colors. I don't mean that you should remove them, but yeah, like don't try to solve it with colors. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, this is a complicated piece. It is a complicated piece for sure. Alright, I'll do one more, guys, and then that's it. Who's next? Who is next? Horus? Anyway, let me know, guys, who's next. We have a couple of artworks. Perozen? Okay. So you're next. You are next. Let's see. What kind of smudge brush to use? It's a scattered brush. I'll show you. And this is the smudge brush. Creates texture as well. And with scatter, it's kind of like mixes color as well. It's pretty good. Did you finish Warhammer? What do you mean, did I finish Warhammer? What does that even mean? Alright, let's see. Alright, what do you want me to critique, Mr. Horse? This is the second smiling character. I mean, you can see here, like this is pretty good. Like you're not afraid of putting the shadows. It's pretty good. Help with folds in clothing. Help with folds in clothing. I mean, it's okay. I don't know, like kind of work with the style you have. Why do you think it's wrong? I mean, you can probably simplify things. Like you have a lot of, what is this? Probably just make the shape much simpler. Same for the shirt. Look, it could be just an artistic choice, okay? The one you have. It's not that bad. You can make it like less folds. This part is perfect for folds because it already has a hard edge and soft edge, so I can just simply with one stroke kind of create the shape I want. Maybe something like this, I don't know, you tell me. You have nice kind of textures going on, so I don't want to lose that, so I'll probably add them after. But yeah, overall, like, it's pretty good. Before and after, so more simple. Now there is a cheat, I've showed this many times. So you can also cheat. So for example, you can use the cheat back. Then you just match color. And voila. Easy. Probably like paint a little bit on top just so it's not fully cheating, right? Yeah, that's another way if you want to photo bash. The lighting you added on the neck makes so much more sense. Yeah, like because the light is coming from the front, the way you place the shadow is kind of from the top. So, and you can compare it from like the shadow of the shirt. All right, next, it's almost 12 a.m. guys, so let's do one more. Who's next, by the way? Trash? Who's Trash? Alright. Okay, you're the last man. The last one. Then I have to go sleep. Not really, but yeah. Alright, explain yourself, Mr. Trash. Why there's a square here? What is this? Wait, are you cheating? Did you just photo bash the clouds? Why you didn't paint those, man? Alright, let me know what you want me to critique. I'm not too sure how I got the square. Yeah, what is the square? I think I know how you got the square. You probably added one layer for the clouds or something, maybe the stars. You set it to screen and you didn't notice that there is a gradient. That's how. Use the cloud brush and morph them. Fine. Alright, so what do you want me to do? I'm wondering how I can add in more colors. I usually like painting quite monochromatic. How can I nerf that? What? Add more colors. You want to add more colors? Maybe try this. Let's try and add some more colors. Set this to overlay. Alright, let's go to Pinterest. Let's put space. Ah, come on. Which country are you? I was wondering because of the time zone. Right now, it's the what do they call it? Gulf time? Dubai? UAE? No, that looks like cheating. That's the main attraction. I mean, you can take this into so many directions. Maybe make the planets different color. That could work. Or maybe add, yeah, you can probably make these like glow. Try. Set this to color dodge. Yeah, I don't know, maybe something like this. Yeah, of course. I have a Discord. Hey Sam, what's up? What else? I mean, you can add particle effects. You need more elements probably. Maybe lights coming from between the forest. Structure in the back. We can do effects. Where is it? Ember and sparks. I don't know, maybe something like this. Maybe you can keep the rim light around the planets. Yeah, you can try more like photo bashing, try to add more stuff to it. What is it for anyway? Like a background for phone? For like lock screen kinda? Open shot for a short film. It pans down. Oh, okay, I see. Alright, I mean, so you have each one like on a separate layer, right? Yeah, okay, I mean, I don't know. Up to you, I mean, it depends on the movie then. Alright, I guess that's for the critique. Let's just add a little bit more colors to this before we go. I'll save the... Do you guys prefer PSD or should I just send them picture? Up to you. PSD or PSD, that's fine. Yeah, sorry, critique is over for today. No more brain power. We'll do one. Oops. What is this? Oh, shit. I had different layers on top. Different layers affecting the colors. So the next critique, I guess, a month from now. We'll do a proper announcement next time. Yeah, like end of next month. We'll do one. Nubo needs to recharge in Blasphemous 2. I finished the first one. Hey, Maximum. Alright, I kinda like this one. Kind of casual, which I'll probably do 4 characters. Alright. Let's save. Alright guys, this is it for today. Let's use online. Let's see if we can raid someone. I will save the PSD. I'll upload it today, have it on the pre-critique. It's a Dropbox link, so I'll probably delete it in a week. So download the file, keep it for your reference. Let's use online. Who is online? We can raid Silver Axe. What's she doing? I don't know. Turkish stream. Anyway, let's trade. As always, check the store, guys. Check the book. New t-shirts. There's a new design as well. It's my collaboration with Kala. That's kind of like a secret item added. Okay, let's trade. Following. Where's Silver Axe? There we go. Alright guys, we're raiding Silver Axe. Enjoy the raid, and thank you very much for all the submission today. Pretty good work, by the way. And I'll see you soon. Tomorrow, maybe? We'll see. Until then.